Hi guys, I am back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what the honey and turmeric soap looks like once it's done curing. This soap has been curing for 6 weeks exactly. Yesterday it was 6 weeks exactly. So it is time to get these all packaged up, so I'll show you that process as well. For my honey and turmeric, I don't bevel them, so typically when I'm packaging my soaps I go ahead and I bevel the corners or whatever, but I like for the honey and turmeric to stay rustic looking, if that makes sense. So I don't bevel these, but I'll show you guys my process. But before we jump into this video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already, make sure that you subscribe down below and hit that bell button so that you know the next time I post a video. If you're interested in how I make this soap, then I'll link that in the cards up above. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Okay guys, so first things first, I'm going to show you guys the honey and turmeric. So as I'm showing you what they look like, what it looks like, I'm going to tell you guys what basically my process is for packaging. So first thing I do is typically the day before I package, I like to steam the soaps. So that's why it's super shiny. If you can tell, like how shiny it is. That's because I steam the soaps with my little steamer. I think I got it for like $15 at Target. But so I steamed these soaps yesterday, and the reason why I don't package them the same day is because they have to dry. So my process for packaging, I will put them in the bag, in my shrink wrap bags, and then I'll go ahead and seal them up with my impulse sealer. And then I'll use my heat gun to shrink wrap them. And then put the labels on and it's packaged. So that's what I'm about to do now. Here's my impulse sealer. I got this from Amazon. Trying to think how much did I pay for this. I think I paid $25 for this bad boy. So the shrink wrap bags that I use these 4x6 bags, and I got these from Amazon as well. Now I was using the larger bags. I think I was using like 5x7, but I realized that for one, the bags that I was using, they're a little too tough, and then I also realized that it was a lot of waste. So basically what I do is I take my bag and I just open it up like so, and then I take a soap. And because I don't want the crease to be on the top of the soap, I'll put the soap in upside down. So this is what I'm going to do. Got my bag, got my soap, and I'm just going to slide the soap in there. Just like so. Boom, soap is in there. And then when I seal it up, it's going to be sealed at the bottom, and so all of this excess will go away. And then I'm going to shrink wrap it, and yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and get all of these in the bags, and then I'll move on to impulsing, and then I'll move on to shrink wrapping. Okay, now that I have all the soaps in bags, I am going to start sealing the bags up. So I want to show you guys my process from both sides first, because I just recently found this was easier to do. if I do it like this. So typically what I do is I put it in here, I put it down, and then I'll, is my thing even plugged up? It's not even plugged up. But anyway, I'm about to plug it up in a second. But so I put it in here, I put it down, I let it up after it clicks, and then I'll pull off the access bagging. But I found that with these, because these are softer plastic, if I put it down and then pull off the access bagging on the other side, it makes it so much easier. So that's what I'm going to show you guys. Okay. Boom, and then the bottom is nice and sealed. So I'm going to do that for all the rest of my bags, and then we will shrink wrap. Okay, I got all the soaps nice and sealed up. Now I want to show you guys something. So sometimes when the impulse sealer isn't hot enough, or depending on how you rip the other side of the bag off, sometimes you may get these little weird ends. Now mind you, this is going to be the bottom, but you still don't want these weird long pieces on there. So all I do is just pull them off. If I find that they're hard to pull off, I'll just cut them off. And then if it's something, let me see if I have another one, like these little pieces, I'll just pull them off. They pull off really easy because they're really soft. So I'll just pull them off. They're like little spider web kind of pieces or whatever. So I did have one that had a hole in the bottom, and I wanted to show you guys where is my, there you are. This is my holy friend right here. So it has a hole at the bottom of the bag, if you can see that. Now it is perfectly fine, which I actually recommend that you have some kind of hole in these bags, because they do try to puff up on you when you're trying to shrink wrap. But it is perfectly fine to have a hole. This is kind of a big hole, so this may end up being a problem and I may have to rebag this one. But if you have a hole, it is fine. It is okay, because once you shrink wrap it, it'll just be a place for whoever is opening the soap to open the soap better. So a hole is perfectly fine as long as it's not ginormous. And I feel like when I shrink wrap this one is going to be big, so I'm just going to end up rebagging this one anyway. So now it's time to shrink wrap. Let me rebag this one and then I'll show you guys how I shrink wrap. It is time for shrink wrapping. So this is my heat gun, and then down here it just has a little on and off button. I got this from Amazon as well, and I want to say I paid like maybe $15 to $20 for it, and I've had it for about a year now, and I really like it. So yeah, it's really nice. Okay, so basically all I do is turn on the heat gun, shrink wrap it, but I'm going to show you guys the full process of it. So I kind of try to do one side first, flip it over, do the other side, and then I go around and do the edges. And then I just try to make sure everything was covered without busting it, because if you leave the heat in one spot for too long, it'll bust and it'll make a hole in it. So, and then that is done, and then I move on to the next one. Okay, everything has been nice and shrink wrapped, and now it is time to put the labels on. This is what my labels look like. I designed my labels myself. If you guys would like to know more information about how I design my labels, just let me know in the comments down below. I will be more than happy to share that with you guys. This part is really self-explanatory. I just take it, Place one on, oops, that was crooked. Okay. Place the front label on, and then put the back label on, and boom, just like that. Alright guys, here's the finished product, front and back labeled, nice and packaged up. If you guys are interested in the honey and turmeric soap or any other soaps that I have available, or my lip glosses, you can visit Janae'sBeautyBars.com, or you can click the link down in the description box below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really like this video. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, make sure that you subscribe down below and hit that bell button so that you know the next time I post a video. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.